If you could tell educators one thing, what would it be?
If I could share one thing with educators, what would that one thing be? Well, as a given, obviously you don't want to ever give up and never stop trying to reach out to the students and the children in your environment. And if you personally ever reach that day or that moment when you yourself feel like, what am I doing here? Find another job. That's my very straightforward answer to you, because with that attitude, you will harm your students. Your efforts will impact them in a negative way. And you need to remember why you entered the profession of teaching in the first place. I'm a strong believer as an English teacher in following the curriculum, but also I believe in incorporating life experiences, which offers a lot of benefit. As I was growing up, did a particular play or performance impact me significantly? Well, maybe, but again, that's going to be an individual preference. I personally think that life experiences and real-world applications are much more valuable. As a small example, say a student says to a teacher, "Give me a pencil, I need one." And the teacher just says, "Go get one yourself." And the student says, "Why?" And the teacher responds, "Do you think people are going to do things for you all of your life in the real world?" That's a very small example, but it's one that they need to learn. One of self-reliance, and not that everything will be given to them on a silver platter, that I can just sit back and draw on Social Security income for the rest of my life. Bring in those real-world experiences to the classroom rather than just adhering strictly to the curriculum. Yes, the curriculum is a base, but enrich that curriculum with their life experiences and share that with students. Most of the time, and very often, students don't have that experience. They're not able to relate to those real-world experiences. Find a way to connect with those students at their level, because that connection will then grow. And once that connection happens, the student feels comfortable and they open their mind to learning. Find a way to connect. I think that's the most critical thing. And of course, make teaching fun. Make the classroom fun. Make learning a fun experience. And don't lose that fire within you. Why did you come to teaching in the first place? If you feel like it's time to get out, and don't spoil their future and their ability to succeed. One story that I would like to share with you, my father was a math teacher and was very good with numbers. And throughout my childhood, I enjoyed math, but I struggled with math. And every year, as math became more complicated, it became more abstract, I would continue to struggle. One of my teachers, in my own experience, told me that, "Hey, you're not going to be good at math." And I looked at that teacher. If they were to have told me that now, I would have blown them off. But at the time, because they told me that, I thought the teacher was right, and I adhered to what they were saying. And I thought, why do I want to pursue math? I don't like math anymore. I'm not going to pursue it. But now, I do have an appreciation for math as an adult, and I've rediscovered it. But going back to that particular incident as a child, remember that what you say as an educator can dramatically impact a child and stay with them forever throughout their lives.